Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Research and Design Build. Today I'm going to show you how to wire in additional smoke detectors in your house. So this would be for Canadian code anyways, you now need them in each bedroom. So I'm adding 2 bedrooms to the basement, and as a result I need to tie in 2 more wired or direct wired smoke alarms. So I've already got one in the basement already. It's a smoke and carbon monoxide, and then these 2 new smoke detectors need to be wired directly into those. So I've already roughed those out in the electrical rough-in phase, and that's as simple as adding a couple octagon boxes in the ceiling inside each bedroom, and then running a 4 conductor and 1 ground wire to each octagon box. So when you buy your smoke detectors, you need to make sure that they are set up for direct wire and that they have battery backup. And then this is what the smoke detector kind of looks like. And it will come with a plate. So this is the plate that gets screwed onto the ceiling, and then this just twists into place. And then you've got this electrical lead, which is going to have black, red, and white. And these are what's going to connect into the 3 conductor cable up top. Now when you're doing this, the most important thing is to make sure that your smoke detectors are compatible. So I took down one of the original ones that I'm going to be tying into, and it's a Kidde, and you can see the model number there. Hopefully we can focus, as the KN-COSM-IBCA for model number. Now on the back of this, it says it has what it's compatible with, and we've got the KN-COSM-IBCA. So we're good to go. These will connect together, and they will communicate with each other properly. Now this is something that your inspector will probably look at and test and make sure that they're all communicating correctly to each other. So these aren't super cheap, so make sure that you double check that you're getting the right one, and one that is compatible with your existing equipment. So this is the last box in the last bedroom, so this is where the wire ends. So this is the 14-3 connector that I was talking about before that you need to run and rough in. And so we got a black, we got a red, and we got a white. And we have the same on the lead that came with the fire extinguisher. So we just need to connect white with white, red with red, and black with black. Now we'll be using this style of connector. Now depending on how many wires you're connecting, you're going to need to have a different size of these. So it is marked on the packaging when you buy these how many connectors or conductors and what size of conductor you can fit in them. So here we go, guys. We got the black to black, red to red, white to white on the connector. And now it's just a case of tucking these back into the box. And then we'll put on our plate with the connector sticking through the center, and then we'll be able to connect our smoke detector. So we're going to connect the smoke detector. Just make sure you got these 3 little prongs here that are quite delicate. And they're going to go into those 3 connectors there. So just make sure you got them lined up correctly before you click them in, and you don't bend any of them. So here's an example of wiring in a smoke detector, which is then going to be linked to another smoke detector. So we've got the lead that comes with the smoke detector here, and then we've just paired the black wire that's coming in from the first smoke detector into the harness, and then also into the other black lead that is going to the other smoke detector. And then we've just repeated that for the whites and the reds as well. So now everything's interconnected. So The whites are all with the whites going back to the other smoke detector and leading to the next one as well. This is back at the original box for the carbon monoxide and smoke detector. So here we just had one 14.3 connector coming in, or conductor coming in, and going directly to this lead here. And all I did was undo the moret and tie in the other 14.3 that is going to the new bedrooms. Put the morets back on, taped them up, and put them back in the box. So now everything is interconnected. So now that you've got your base plate installed and you've got the cables plugged in, then it's just a case of hooking up. So again, you just slide it up, make sure you don't have any of the wires pinched, and then get it sitting flush, and then all of these will rotate. So a couple different designs, but just pay attention to the one that's referenced to yours and give it a little rotate, and there you've got it finally installed. So now you've got all your smoke detectors installed in all your bedrooms for your downstairs development or any expansion that you're doing, and everything's tied in together, so if you get smoke in one room, all of your smoke detectors will go off. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you did, please give it a like and please consider subscribing to the channel. If you are working through your own basement remodel or development or any other modifications, or renovations to your house, please go back and take a look at some of my other videos. I've got everything from subfloor panels to some painting tips to trim tips, everything that you need to know to renovate your own house. So as I've been doing my renovation, I've been bringing you guys along with me and showing you kind of how I'm doing different pieces of it. So hopefully you find that helpful, and it's a good resource for you guys as you consider your own project or start working through your own project. All right, so that's it for this episode, and please stay tuned for the next one. Thanks, guys.